One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. NBA One Take. It was 2 games for me on the docket. 2 games. The first game was a good one. New York Knicks on a hot streak, winning 9 in a row, playing the Phoenix Suns, and what was a really good game. And it stars us out. You know, Derrick Rose played well for the Knicks. Some key baskets done by All-Star Julius Randle, the guy that really the heart of the Knicks, the engine. And Reggie Bullock, he was playing well. RJ Barrett. They've been on a hot streak. But the streak snapped by a guy named CP3, Chris Paul, if you ever heard of him. You know, he's hitting shots down the stretch. Becoming floor general, getting Devin Booker and Cam Johnson, those guys, easy buckets. It was a real good game. It was a real good game. You got the stars out. Wasn't packed, but it was good. And Chris Paul hit a crazy shot over Julius Randle. And that was the seal right there. But the Knicks are playing well. And the Suns continue their rise to the top of the Western Conference. And that's all I can say, man. I mean, that was a really entertaining game. It was really good to see the Suns and the Knicks. You know, 2 teams that's almost mirrored expectations. You know, from the past several years, the expectations was high from 2 owners, and now we're actually seeing some success. Well, the next game was my LA Lakers versus Orlando Magic, and it was good seeing Anthony Davis drumming and Dennis Schroeder really playing well for my Lakers, and we get the win over Orlando team. You know, right now they're playing without their head coach Steve Clifford, with is tested positive for coronavirus. You know, I always like Steve Clifford, real good coach. But you know, Orlando is still trying to figure things out. It was a good win for my Lakers, man. We just trying to get everything out. Maybe LeBron will come back next week. We'll figure it out. All right. The next thing I got to talk about is Kevin Love. Now, they was in a game which I didn't watch, but there was a play. They was playing the Raptors, and you know they lost. We see the clip of it was a pick set, and the defender went to the rim, you know, laid it up over him, and the defender that was rolling, I think, pushed him in the back, and he just went over to the. He went straight into the thing, the back of the rim. Forgot what you call it. But he just looked so pissed off, and you just see him grab the ball and just hit it. He just grabbed it and hit it. And I think the two players is like, yo, what he's doing. The analysis like what the Kevin Love is doing. He just did it just out of frustration. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. This is not the first time we've seen Kevin Love real frustrated with the players that he's had there. You know, he's steamed passes at them. He's did things to really, you know, and he didn't ask for a buyout this year, but for the most part, he's going to be the big buyout candidate next season because I know he doesn't want to play there anymore. You know, he got his money, that massive extension, you know, and now it's like this process is not going to where he possibly thought it was going to be just a kind of a quick turnaround to, you know, getting some guys there that could be some kind of quality team. No, brother. You're not playing with LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. And you get older, those things that you used to do when you was younger, you can't be able to do that. Especially even when you was in Minnesota, you didn't have a good team. You was losing a bunch of games, but you was putting up monster numbers. Now your numbers is not what it was, and maybe you're smarter, but your team is not winning because of what they have around them. It's a rebuilding situation. Same with Minnesota. You had your little taste with LeBron, but that's LeBron James. That's every team he goes to. Elevate play to something of a championship status. So now this is the situation. You know, and it sucks, but he'll be out of there soon. But this is NBA Onetake's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.